Hello friends, you are welcome in this video. Today I am going to tell you an interesting moral story that is The Voice Within. So let's see. Ravi and his three friends Kiran, Mani and Shyam had grown up together in a small village nestled between green fields and dusty roads. After years of struggle, they all finally made it to a reputed college in the city. Their families beamed with pride. It was a big step forward. But city life was nothing like home. The first week in college was tough. The lectures were in English. Students conversed fluently, and group discussions felt like verbal battles. Ravi and his friends, who had mostly studied in their regional language, often fumbled while speaking. Their grammar was broken, their confidence shaken. Among their classmates was Rajesh, a sharp, well spoken student from a big city. Fluent in English, Rajesh carried himself like he owned the world, and unfortunately, his arrogance wasn't far behind. He often smirked when Ravi or his friends tried to speak in English. This is not a village debate club, he would whisper loud enough for them to hear. Why don't you try speaking in your language? Might actually make sense then. The remark hurt, but Ravi didn't lash back. Not yet. One evening, as the sun dipped behind the college buildings, Ravi gathered his friends in the hostel common room. Rajesh laughs because we are not like him. But what if we become better? He said. It means Ravi said these words. They made a pact. Every day they would work on their English for 2 hours, speaking only in English with each other, watching news, reading newspapers, using dictionaries, recording their own voices, correcting themselves. It wasn't easy. They made mistakes a lot, but they never gave up. Weeks passed, then months also passed. Ravi, in particular, was relentless. He joined seminars, participated in debates. Even when people laughed, he spoke slower at first, but with growing clarity, he asked professors for feedback. He watched TED Talks daily. He read books out loud. Eventually, people began to notice. It was during an inter-college speech competition that evening changed. Everything changed. So, it was during an inter-college speech competition that everything changed. Ravi was chosen to represent his college, and so was Rajesh. Rajesh, confident as ever, gave a decent speech, but then came Ravi's turn. He walked on stage, smiled, and began. 2 years ago, I was afraid to speak in front of even 5 people. Today, I stand here speaking to hundreds, not because I was born confident, but because I refused to stay silent. The crowd went silent, then captivated. His speech was not just fluent but powerful, filled with sincerity, clarity, passion. He spoke about self-belief, about how language should unite, not divide. When the result was announced, Ravi won first prize. The auditorium erupted in applause. Even the judges commended his transformation. Rajesh stood at back, stunned, his arrogance shattered. not by anger but by Ravi's growth. Later that day, Rajesh walked up to Ravi and said quietly, I misjudged you. You have earned every bit of this. Ravi smiled. It's never about where you start, it's about how far you are willing to go. So, dear friends, in this way, Ravi improved himself. Ravi actually he belonged to a village, a small village, where his regional language is generally spoken. But with dedication, with hard work, with perseverance, he started learning something new. He started improving his communication skill, and one day he was able to show how he was able to improve his communication skill, how he was able to learn how to speak English, how he improved his language, and he also broke Rajesh's arrogance also. So let's see moral of the story. So your background doesn't define your future. Hard work, humility, and perseverance can break any barrier, even the language of arrogance. So this was the beautiful story, the beautiful moral story. I th- I hope that this story is enjoyable for you. We'll meet you with another interesting story. Till then, thank you.